So please forgive me, I have a little demon bird sitting right outside of my window who won't shut up while I try to read all of this stuff this morning for you. So a friend of mine, yesterday, has found some new scans and interviews about Hypertime and Convergence that I'd like to read for you. Maybe you've never seen them before, because I certainly have never seen them before. So thanks, Yoda, for doing great research and finding all these new scans for everybody.
Good job!
So, it says, Hypertime is our name for the vast collection of parallel universes out there in which you can sometimes find every DC story ever published. But it's also more than that. A standard model of parallel timelines is the branches of a river, right? The main timeline is the main stream, while tributaries symbolize the alternate timelines. Well, imagine that sometimes those tributaries feed back into the main stream. Sometimes for a while, sometimes forever. Other times they cross over for only a moment before going in an altogether new direction. And for the most part, no one notices these discrepancies but the fans. In short, the reality of the main DC universe is a lot more malleable than we've ever given it credit for, and allows for more wonder and more possibilities than we've ever imagined. The metaverse is a collection of multiple possible universes that together encompass everything that physically exists, the entirety of space and time, all forms of matter, energy, and concepts, and the physical laws and constants that govern them. Every universe within the metaverse is absolutely endless, and it is so infinite that it repeats in endless refrains. The various universes within the metaverse are sometimes called parallel universes, alternative universes, timescapes, quantum universes, interpenetrating dimensions, parallel dimensions, world scripts, parallel worlds, alternative realities, and alternative timelines. The metaverse is infinite, but there are infinite amounts of metaverses. Every possibility and impossibility exists in some form in other universes. Each universe in the metaverse exists on a different vibrational frequency, but occupies the same space. Hypertime is, in the words of Grant Morrison, take a glass sphere, studded and all over with holes, and then drive a long stick right through the middle of it, passing exactly through the center of the volume. That's the base DC timeline. Jab another stick right next to it, but at a different angle, so that they're touching at one point. That's an Elseworld story. Another stick, this one rippled, placed close in that so it touches the first stick at 2 or 3 points. That's the base Marvel timeline. Perhaps others follow the line of the DC stick for a while before diverging. A slow diagonal collision along it before peeling off. The sphere contains the timeline of all comic book realities, and they theoretically all have access to each other. In Hypertime, at the top of the sphere is our reality. And we can look down on the totality of Hypertime, the entire volume. Hypertime is a tool for the consideration of fictional reality. All of those things happened, and not just in fans' memories or long boxes. DC Comics has created a meta-continuity, a canon that encompasses every story in every universe that DC Comics has ever had, and not just for one silly event. So, should we keep those multiversity posters maps close at hand? Dan DiDio states, as a matter of fact, the funny thing is that Convergence World is actually on the multiverse map. It's a little circle at the bottom of the map with a question mark. We didn't want to tip our hand when the map was created, but the Convergence World is on there. Actually, yeah, I think you're going to see some real connective tissue between multiversity and convergence. I mean, the total amount of time and energy that Grant and the editorial team have spent fleshing this out, explaining and expanding on what the DC multiverse is. It's an incredibly comprehensive story. And it really is a blueprint, not just for the Multiversity series, but for the entire future of the DC universe as well. So there you go. The DC universes are completely infinite, and Convergence contains every single canon that is, was, or ever will be again. That statement says all the future canons of DCU.